Okay, guys, I'm going to do another video about how they may live in these facilities. Now, every cell I went in, there seems to be an inmate. They're doing something in their heads or something, who has COPD. And these inmates, each cell contains 8 women. It has 8 bunks. 8 women, but they only have 1 table and 1 chair in there for 8 women. And these inmates seem to have COPD. Every cell you go in, they talking about clean, clean, clean. They want you clean, clean, clean. They let an inmate who's ever been there the longest, is in control of the room. They say it's my room. So when new inmates come in there, you have to follow the rules that the one says my room is. And they have the COPD. They clean, well, one of the rooms I went in, they clean every day. They clean the walls, they clean the showers, bathroom, they mop the floors. So we all sometimes work as a group, 2 or 3 at a time. We take days, and some of them in cells, they'll take a day. Each inmate will take a day. But they all have the COPD. Some rooms they want to go in, they want you to clean 2 and 3 times a day. The floor, they want each inmate, 8 of us, to sweep them up the floor, or at least sweep once a day. They want you to clean the bench, clean up the top of the lockers, wash the walls twice a day. When I get to these rooms, I let them know, and the thing is, you have to shower 3 times a day. I've never heard of such a thing. So when you go into a cell, go into a new cell, and then they say, well, what their rules are. We clean this, we clean that. We take a shower 2, 3 times a day. It depends on how hot it is. Sometimes one say, well, I take more. Now, number one, you guys, I told you, like even in the shelters, I don't trust their water. And I'm not going to take no shower twice a day. And showering is not good for the skin. It washes away your protective oils in the body if you shower too many times a day. So when they tell me the rules, I tell them up front, I'm showering once a day, and some days I might not shower at all. I tell them I'm gonna clean, but it's not gonna be a thing for me. I'm not cleaning all day long. I'm not gonna do it. I say, they want you to make your bed a certain way. Your bed has to be made up to their specifications. They don't want them gray blankets on your bed. They want your bed with the white blankets, and it has to be tucked in like you're in a service somewhere. But I tell them I ain't going away with it. They say, well, and I want to make my bed like that. And they say, well, Pearl, you want me to make your bed? Because I want my bed to be made where it's easy for me to get in and out. I don't want my blanket folded up. When I lay in bed, I want to lay down, pull the cover over me, and go to sleep. I don't want to have to do a whole lot of stuff. So I like to live what's comfortable for me, not what looks good for them. But the thing about the cleaning, so like I said, these things, these institutions don't worry about cleaning because they got these inmates in these rooms with the COPD. Every room has it. And people go around looking from cell to cell, seeing how other people's cells look. And the thing about this is, since they want you to clean so much, they don't provide all the products you need, like stuff to mop, a broom, the cleaning supplies. So most inmates canteen go to purchasing cleaning items. With the porters, and I was a porter, the head porters, the ones that's been there for years, you can buy a broom from them. You can buy a mop stick. It doesn't come with a mop, but you get the mop stick and you can put one of the big towels, a towel like that, on the bottom of the mop stick so you can mop. And they buy the Ajax. And the thing about when these inmates spend all this money, some of them buy wax to wax their floors, some of them buy paint to paint their floors. They paint their floors, they wash their floors, and before you can come in some of these cells, you have to take your shoes off. Because they will raise hell if you scratch up their floor. But the thing is, when they do searches of the room, if you had these cleaning supplies, the officers said they contraband, and they would take them. So everything, I never bought any of that stuff, because I felt it was their job to supply it to us, since they wanted to do all the cleaning. So I never purchased any of that stuff, because again, when the officers come, they say it's contraband, and they take all your cleaning supplies. So you have to buy that stuff all over. Spray bottles, everything that you want to use clean. Buckets that you want, you have to purchase that stuff. They'll take your buckets during the search. So I ain't spending my little canteen like that. And you buy your fans, stuff like that, because it's hot. Why did they build these facilities with no air conditioning? It's so hot in them places. There's no air conditioning. Only place there's air conditioning is in the officers' the officers' what they call it, the program office. They're the only one that have air conditioning. There's no, the clinic has air conditioning too. But the cells, any other places you have to go, don't have air conditioning. Church, now that's another subject. There's 5,000 women there, and the church doesn't even have air conditioning. So you're sitting in that hot church, fanning like you see in the old days. The church doesn't even have a bathroom. They have a porta potty way down the road. So you can go, if you got to use the bathroom, you got to leave the church and go to the porta potty. Now they have a thing set up for the handicapped where they can use the bathroom in church, but everybody else has to go to the porta potty. There's 5,000 women in this facility, and AR doesn't use our church, but B, C, and DR uses this church. And if you just came from AR, if you're not endorsed, most of the women come there to be transferred to other facilities. So if they're not endorsed to be at CCWF, then you don't have permission to go to church. You can't go to church. You can't use the library or the law library. And some of them women are there for months. You understand what I'm saying? But you don't have access to go to church or the library or the law library. On your ID card, for the people in the other yards, they have a little piece cut out your card from every yard you're in. So since I was on C yard, there was a C stamped and cut out of my card. So when you ready to go to church, you have to show the ID to the guard at the gate. Now, that's a lot of women not being able to go to church or use the library. And even in that case, on Sunday, they put a list up. Only 25 women from each union is allowed to go to church. Now there's almost 250, 300 women on the unit. So what happens is they put a list up, they put a piece of paper up, and when you come back from breakfast, everybody rushing to sign up on that paper. So a lot of people that want to go to church cannot go to church. So only 25 women from each unit can go to church. The church may hold about 100 women. And we have, AR doesn't have church, they have their own little church. But BR goes in the morning, and then DR goes after them, and then CR goes after them. So they have this one rinky-dink church with no air conditioning, no bathroom, and everybody that want to go to church can't, because about 50% of the trans packers that come in just leaving out, they're not allowed to go to church. Another 50%, only 100 of them can go to church. 100 from each yard. and there's 5,000 women there. So, they're spending money on us. They're spending money on us. And sometimes the people that come in to do the church services, they won't even let them in. Some of the ladies that try to come in and talk to us, they sit outside the gate. They won't even let them in. Sometimes they turn them away. So that means we don't have church. And some days if we're modified again, we don't have church. I've never could imagine anything like that. It is so archaic where church doesn't have, I have to state that, doesn't have air conditioning. And the buildings, all the inmate buildings don't have air conditioning. Just the officers' quarters, just the officers' program building, and the clinic. Another thing I was going to touch on, okay, I got the church. But I can't remember, they took that completely out of my head. Alright guys, I'm going to load this one. And I'll talk to you guys later. Love you.